What's up, YouTube? I'm going to make a very brief short video today on how I store some of my Game Boy games. Mainly, I very much prefer to use these clear bags. Very similar in a way to how someone would bag and board a comic book. I do these with my Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and regular Game Boy, all Game Boy games. It'll fit a Neo Geo Pocket and Color, I believe, too. What it will not fit is Game Gear games, so Game Gear games are excluded. And you want to make sure on what bags you choose too, because there are certain card sleeve bags that don't fit, like these. They will not fit Game Boy or Advance or any of them. I have seen the binder method a lot, 3-ring binder with the card sleeve sheets. And originally, years ago, that's what I seen Pete Dora's video, and ever since his recommendation on it, same thing with his Sega Genesis cassette tape holders, which I do have a bunch, by the way, and I do use those. Have a way bigger one up there too, but this has been my preferred storage method, and I do have the option to use the binders in those sheets. A binder is too thick, it's too hard to store. Right now I'm using these racks for Game Boy and another rack for Game Gear. When I get bigger, I'll put them in a big, Sterilite container, or, some kind of plastic Tupperware container or a lunchbox, etc. But for the basic rule is when I get a Game Boy Advance game, I like to sleeve it. You could probably fit 2 Game Boy Advance games in some of them if you wanted. This is what one looks like. You'll have to fold it up quite a bit and tape it. And when the Game Boy Color games fit perfectly, it's just like one little piece of tape, like a comic book bagged and board or whatever, and you're good to go. It's protecting all that board from moisture, dust, dirt, grime, and really that is the most important thing. Because if for whatever reason, I do like to use hard cases, but if they ever did get caught up in bad weather or whatever, these are going to make a difference. See, most of my good games are in hard cases, but if I can't have it in a hard case, I definitely, want some kind of protection. And I mean, really, when you think about it, all cartridge games, Sega Genesis has the original case. Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, they all have their dust cover sleeves, from official licensed ones to third-party ones. And even if people still collect loose and you don't have dust covers for your NES and Super Nintendo games, there's a lot of people that are buying, custom bags and stuff, similar, poly kind of urethane bags, whatever, sized for NES and Super Nintendo. But these trading card sleeves are perfect size for them. And anyway, that's my video. I'll hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, y'all. I'm going to post this to the Game Boy Collectors group on Facebook, and maybe a few other forums as well, and hope you guys enjoy. Maybe some of you guys will like my storage method as much as I do. Peace.